Okay, children, welcome back to your History Civics Harappan Civilization lesson. Okay, I said you the futures of Harappan civilization. In that we have discussed about the first point, okay, urban or else the town planning. Harappan civilization people had such a wonderful ideas to make their city in the very well. At present, children, I'll give you some information. Chandigarh, maybe you people all heard a name, right? Chandigarh is a wonderful, beautiful city. They have planned it and they have constructed very such a nice of the nice houses, isn't it? What the Harappan civilization had a planning, that kind of the same planning or else such a wonderful systematic house planning we can see at present in Chandigarh. Wonderful means very wonderful, children. Okay. So, in the previous session, I was just giving you the idea about the features. I said you the buildings and the houses. There were the three categories: large public buildings. What was the public buildings, ma'am? Granaries. I given you already the granaries means what? The people they wanted to store their grains. That the area is called granaries, okay, workshop and the assembly hall and the factories. Already given you the idea about the granaries, workshop and the assembly. I said you, I'll tell you about the factories in the next session. Yes, yes, children. The factories, Harappan civilization people were having the concept of factory. Yes, you people have to believe. What kind of, ma'am? Children, you won't believe they were preparing the ornaments, isn't it? To have the pearl factory at present also we can see, okay, pearl factory they were having and to make ornaments, isn't it? They were banding the band even for men also they were tying the band for their forehead to make that band by the bronze and all to put it for a small stone and all they were using that. They were making these items in the factories, right? And bracelet, harda, necklace, we can see earrings and to comb their hair, they were the concept they were having that about the comb, isn't it? That was a wonderful concept. The people that time they had it. It's not a small thing. Now these are all the things are common, but we are studying this the era. See here, 2300 and BC the just a step of development. That time only our Indian civilization people are having the wonderful concept about the life. Okay. So factories, I said you, they were having that. And for their children, what the soft toys or toys, so many toys are there in the world now. Isn't it? The boy will be there means Batman, Superman, that they will like it, and girls will like the Barbie and all. So many different toys, varieties, categories are there. For small children, this type of, for adults like this, so many categories and varieties are there at present. But Harappa civilization people also they had a concept for their children. That means, ma'am, they were preparing the toys. Yes, children. Yes, you are right. They thought for their children also, and they made a toys for them, isn't it? They made a toys for their children. The toys they made it by the mud. Yes, by using the mud they made a toys and we have got already some toys, isn't it? Toy cot we have received and terracotta tie bull we have got it by the exclamation. Till today that the item what the toys they prepared till today the same pattern or else in the same condition we can see. Yes, they have burnt it. By using the mud, they were preparing that items, toys, and they burnt it and they were giving that to play for their children. So what? For this system, they were kept the name as a terracotta. For the toys, terracotta, isn't it? The word they had given for that, terracotta. Okay, and so these are all the things they were using. Ma'am, these granaries, workshop, assembly hall and the factories, you said it was in the city area. At present in our city area we'll see these kind of usually the factories and the assembly hall workshop usually that the things will be little out of the cities area, okay, and usually houses will be in the center of the city. Whether in that time also they had a same concept. Yes, children, you people have to believe this. Why? Because people they had make their city in the two part. They have divided their city in the two part. How? They have divided into the two part means what the part? Upper part and lower part. Okay? Upper part and lower part. Isn't it? So, usually what they made means these kind of the buildings, okay, whether the public buildings, granaries, workshop, assembly hall and the factory, they have constructed in the upper area, okay, they have constructed this kind of the areas in the upper area, okay, raised ground we can say. Upper area means raised ground, okay. Rise ground is nothing but the place surface by coming it's going to have the some upper side portion raised area. In that kind of area in the city two part I said lower part and raised ground and low ground. In the raised ground or else the upper area they were having these all the buildings. You people got idea children? City they have divided the city as a two parts. First one is raised ground and second one is lower ground. And for this raised ground, they kept a name what? Citadella. Isn't it? Citadella. They kept what they called? They called for this Citadella. Means what you people have to say? The upraised area, the Harappan civilization as you built their cities, okay, and the factories or the some hall or whatever they have constructed there, that was constructed on the raised ground. So what? For that we call for as a citadella. That is the point for this. Okay, then madam, three category you said. So next come for granaries. Okay, in that the great granaries about that I will teach you. That is this concept is clear to you children. They have divided city as a two part, raised ground and lower ground. Raised ground they have used to construct the public oriented buildings and lower ground they constructed this kind of the beautiful houses, okay. Extension area they have constructed in the lower ground and this kind of the work purpose buildings they have constructed in the raised ground. Is it clear to you children? So what it is called as a citadella, okay. Then next come for as a houses. They have built the houses. To go for the houses, I'll tell you about the granaries. Great granaries. Not only the granary, they have used the word for that great granary. Great granary, why they have used the word, madam? What was the great thing is there in there? Okay, maybe we will be having the idea or sorry doubt in your mind. Okay, the point is in that the great granary. The great when we'll use the word when the thing is very nice or else the very big, isn't it? The great granaries. The granaries, the word you people have to large area or a building for storing the grains. That the area is to called what? Granaries. Okay, here they had a very nice granaries in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Again in granary Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Here they had a Nice of the nice granaries to storage their grains. Why they used to store their grains, ma'am? Isn't it? You may having the question. I'll tell you, children. Actually, grains every time we cannot keep it in the house properly, isn't it? And maybe the shortage of the place, or maybe the poor to coverage that very nicely without making any harm to that, isn't it? So they had used to grainage area to storage their granaries. When they needed it, they were using that. Okay, that great granary why they used means most important building in Citadella, isn't it? Largest measuring in Harappa, 61.5 meter long, okay, and 15.5 meter wide. This is not a small thing. What in Harappa historians has find out or estimated the granary, that granary building height, okay, 61.5 meter, it is a very long, very lengthy, and 15.5 meter wide, okay. This kind of Harappa granary was very large, okay. In Mohenjo-daro, what kind of the granary system they were having, ma'am? Very small or a long? 46 meter long and 15-meter wide. Okay, these are the important points you people have to remember. Harappa, Harappa's what they were having means most important building is great granary. If the teacher asked you, okay, write about the Harappa or else the your view about Harappa, what your views you are going to share. See, for that concern, for that purpose, I'll give you some idea. Harappa, such a wonderful city, you can say what kind of the categories, everything they are having, that this everything already in the previous session I given you the analysis to you. And Harappa was having the great granaries. What was the long for that means, what was length means 61.5 meter, it was a long, and width 15.5 meter, it was the wide. And in the Mohenjo-daro also they were having the ma'am granaries. Yes, children, your answer should come. Yes. In there, 46-meter long and 15-meter wide. These are two granaries as excavated by the Indian historians. Okay. Our historians had given the name for that. Sorry for the train sound. Okay, our historians had given the name for that what as a great granaries. It was a small means, they were not at all giving the word for as a great, isn't it? For all the kings we had not given the great word. For Ashoka the great we says, isn't it? Like how some will get it the great word, like how the granaries also got here great. And one more great bath will also come. I'll give you the information about that bath also. This granary is clear to you, children? Okay, I'll go for the next point of great bath. Okay, whatever the points I am telling children, please, history is like how the topic. While listening, we believe that yes, I know, but yes, I know. When you will realize yourself, you will be having the confusion. What the meters I should say? What this meter comes about the 61.5 meter, 15.5 meters, whether it refers for the Harappa or else a Mohenjo-daro, you should not get any confusion. So what? Whenever you are watching the video, watch it very clearly, carefully, and by reading your textbook, have a nice glance on that and recall it, and please give the focus on your study always. Okay? Come for the point of the great bath. The great bath. Ma'am, for this also they have used the word of the great. I'll tell you why they have used the word for as a great for that. Okay. And great bath, where it has find out, madam? at our India, or as at present, of course, it is our Indian civilization only. But at present, Mohenjo-daro place, Harappa is not at all with us. But even though we have to say, but Great Bath, why we are calling means the historians has found out this in the area. At what area means at Mohenjo-daro. Okay, Mohenjo-daro, where we can see the Great Bath in the Harappan civilization means your answer should come Mohenjo-daro. Okay, in Mohenjo-daro we have seen it, and it was excavated in Mohenjo-daro only. Okay, its overall dimension was, what is the dimension of the overall Great Bath? Its overall dimension was how much? 55 meter by 35. 55 meter by 35 meter. Such a great, right? So you are getting idea why they have called the grid for this. Overall dimension only itself 55 by 35 meter, children. Okay, and what is the length this? I have to give you the such a points, and you people are find what the points I am writing, or else I am telling to you, you are making a notes to yourself. That will be the more better to you to understand. Why? Because by reading the textbook, you will be feeling that yes, I know it. But close your books and think that 61.5, 15.5, if I asked means your answer should come very quickly that yes, this is for this. And 46 I said, 15 meters if I said long and wide, you people have to have the idea, yes madam, this is for Mohenjo-daro's great granary. Right. So how that answer is coming? You people have to also try for what purpose? This Great Bath. Okay. But this Great Bath, what was the height, length? I will tell you now. I'll give you some points about this. Okay. The length 7 meter, 11.7 meter length, children. Okay. This is the length of Great Bath. Fine. And 6.9 meter, this is the breadth of Great Bath. Okay, then 2.4 meter, 2.4 meter is the depth. It is the depth of the pool. Okay children, this is the depth of the pool. That you people have to remember. These the 3 points about the Great Bath. And Great Bath, 11.7 meter length, 6.9 breadth and 2.4 meter depth of the pool. Okay, and you wanted to have the just concept about this pool. You people, I said you in the previous session, if your parents allow you to watch the movies, you can watch the Mohenjo-daro movie. In that movie also the same strength they have tried to do themselves to give you for the Indians their civilization pictures as a visualization. They tried well in their picture. Okay, that this pool picture also they have shown there. Okay, so public bath it is, isn't it? And children, ma'am, how in our at present swimming pool we were changing the water and all, even they were having that kind of the concept? Yes children, absolutely you are right. In that period they were getting the water supply. Okay, water supply from the well. Ma'am, what you are telling? No missions, nothing that time. They have used the water by the well. You people have to believe. Yes, children. See their technology. By the well, fresh water they were getting to do, have a bath in the pool. Very great concept, right, children? At present, in the village, the children will go to their village pool, or else for the if they have a river somewhere nearby there, they will have the bath, right? But swimming pool and all, it's a concept of the city area. Okay, so our Harappan civilization people were also had a great bath. Why they called means it is not a less, children. 11.7 meter length, 6.9 meter it's the breadth and 2.4 meter is the depth of the pool. This kind of such a wonderful great bath they were having, isn't it? And the floor of the pool was made of burnt bricks. Burnt bricks, BB I am writing. That means bricks means they are, if while having the swimming, they should not get any disturbance of the sand or else the stones, isn't it? So what for the paved means very flat form, isn't it? Paved, we can use the word. Okay, paved means the bricks they have arranged very nicely to have the nice surface, flat surface, isn't it? And this span, when I have telling about the drainage system, for there also they have used the paved surface. Paved surface means whether the bricks they have burnt very nicely and arranged it one by one with a safely and nicely at a flat area. Okay, and as a paved BB they have means burnt bricks they have used for their sorry pool. Okay, the platform was very flat and it was so great, 55 meters by 35 meters. I said it is such a wonderful great thing. We have to feel it about our civilization. Okay ma'am, the assembly hall I said, right children, while giving some ideas, even I said about the assembly hall. Assembly hall, what they were doing in their assembly hall, isn't it? In the school, you people thinking that the teacher are gone, or you people had called for the conference hall, you will be thinking something function is there, so what they call for us for the conference hall, right? And if they call for the teachers, maybe meeting will be there, sir came, they have taken the meeting for the teachers, because why, all the teachers are there in the conference hall. How the concept will come to you, like how even they were having the assembly hall in their time to discuss or else to do the meeting. Okay, they used their assembly, and assembly 25 by 25 square building. Okay, 20 by 5 25 meter. Okay, such a wonderful means, see, our Harappan people were having the concept about the mass also, not an inch of extra, not an inch of length less, exactly square building 20 by 25. Okay, this kind of square building they have used by as a assembly hall to conduct the meeting. Okay, and for this 20 big pillars are there. This we have to feel very proud, isn't it? Why? Because see, are you getting idea? One side pillar 5, second side 5, and third side 5, fourth side 5. Total 20 pillars. Total 20 pillars means what kind of the assembly hall they had means, I will show you the just picture. Square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe they have used the square of this building to have the same weight by to use this square building, isn't it? It had become actually rectangular, but as I tried my level best to show you, okay, but not a rectangular, actually it is the shape of square 25 by 25. Each corner has a 5 pillars. Total 20 pillars they have used to construct this meeting hall. Very nice concept, right children? Okay, they have used this kind of the pillar to have the support for. Okay, the pillar they have used this and meeting what they were doing and all, I had given you information to you. Okay, and people dwelling houses they said. The next of the point they had given to you, the people dwelling house. What kind of the dwelling houses they were having, isn't it? You may having the confusion. Dwelling houses, the people dwelling houses. Ma'am, what is the meaning of the dwelling houses? Which the area is suitable and where the people will live in the houses, that area is to call dwelling. the one of the particular word for that to give the whole meaning. Okay, dwelling houses, and you should not forget that. Usually people have to tell me where they were living, in the lower area. Okay, in the upper ground they have to use it to construct the factories and all. Okay, and the lower area they have constructed their houses. Okay, and for the raised area they have kept the name as a citadel, and for this lower area they didn't say, said any name, isn't it? So lower area, the people's dwelling houses, lower area, what they have constructed, what kind of the building. Okay, the lower part of the city. Okay, in Mohenjo-daro, the dwelling of the houses under earth were different sizes, different kind of the sizes houses we can see. Okay, and maybe small houses, big houses, very biggest houses, isn't it? Okay, one from two room houses will be palatal ones. Okay, okay. Palatial down they have said. Palatial houses means what? Palatial houses, the word they have used in your book, P-A-L-A-T-I-A-L. P-A-L-A-T-I-A-L. Palatial ones. Palatial means the house, okay, place of extremely very large area. That you people have to remember the word of palatial. Okay, they were having just two rooms houses or else palatial houses. Palatial houses, you people have to remember that the area will be having the extremely large area. Okay, for that they have used the word of palatial. Okay, this is the concept is clear to you children. In the lower south area they were having the house, they were building the houses, and that houses was having the categories. What type means the small houses and the big houses. The small means just of the two rooms houses, and the big houses means the palatial, the word particular they used it. That's the meaning word, place of extremely large sufficient area. Okay, this kind of the varieties they were using the houses. And children, today I'll give you the homework to point out about the features of the Harappan civilization. With the each title you people have to write minimum of 3 points. Okay, I'll repeat you. To write the Harappan civilization features title, for each title you people have to give the word your own. I don't want as it is how I said in the video. Okay, don't follow me, and you just analyze yourself and read the textbook and think yourself and try to give the answer for that, and try that what the futures, write yourself. Okay, after watching the video, once you read the textbook and close it, think yourself and try to write it very nicely answers. I'm damn sure you will get it answers very nicely if you have given concern your studies, then only you will get it. I hope my children will do it. Okay, in the next session I try my level best to reach you your Harappan civilizations lesson. Okay children, take care. Bye bye.